So, what has been going on? Tell me. Anything exciting in your life? Any such thing? Or weekend is coming. Weekend is around the corner. So, any plans for the weekend?
These days, in evening times, I'm watching IPL matches, and every day I'm enjoying the matches,
Right.
watching
Okay.
IPL matches. Yeah, and
Mhm.
last night, and I watched Punjab Kings and against Mumbai Indians, and that
Mhm.
was you know biggest match. The way how they played and
Okay.
everything. Yeah.
All right. To be very honest, I have no idea about it because I hardly watch any content over television. So I really have no idea. But it seems like that you watched a great match yesterday.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Have you always been excited about cricket? Like, did you ever play this game during your childhood or any such time?
Yes, I played cricket in my school days and in my college days, and whenever uh, I had free time in my college days, and we play. We used to play cricket along with friends,
Mhm.
and watching cricket and watching movies. Uh, yeah, I love most.
Okay, that's wonderful. So you must be having some very good memories of your call with your college friends, right?
Yes.
Mhm. And what about school? Any good memories of school?
Hmm.
Did you enjoy going to school in those times?
Seriously, no. And
Oh.
I'm very scared about teachers, and
Mhm.
uh,
Did you had strict teachers?
yes, and they used to beat also, and whenever we made any mistake, and they just beat. That's it.
Oh, oh,
These time,
that's
nowadays, teachers are not beating the children.
no.
They're just, they're not scolding also, I think so. And
Mhm.
they're just, pampering like that.
Yes, there's none. They're not supposed to do that actually.
Yeah,
Uh,
when I was in my school,
mhm.
my teachers, they whenever we do any, whenever we did any mistake, and they just beat.
So that
And now
means
I am thinking that that strictness made us uh, you know uh, gave good education and good morals.
mhm. You
That's it. And
believe it was
now,
important, right? Like
yeah,
that.
yeah. When I was in school, that time, I just, not interested to go school, and I just, I want more Sundays and more holidays. When Sunday will come again, and
Mhm.
we group of friends in school, and we enjoy from Friday evening. In second Saturdays also we get a holiday in second
Mhm.
Saturday.
Right.
Whenever Friday, on the Friday evening, and we feel very happy.
That there is
We
no
have
school tomorrow.
there is
Next
no
two
school
days.
to 2 days, and we can play. And whenever we had holiday, and we just go outside, and we eat food morning around 8 to 9, in between 8 to 9,
Mhm.
and we go outside and we play, and we don't go for lunch. Sorry, we didn't go for lunch to home. We
Yes, yes.
just play outside, and we drink some water, or if we have money, and we just bought some biscuit packets and any drinks, and we just drink, and again we play, and we go to the house by evening. at,
Okay, so
at
you
that
would
time.
spend entire day on the ground. You would just play and play and play, right? That was
Yeah,
it.
but by the evening we go home, and our parents, again our parents used to beat us. This much time you went outside, and you didn't take your lunch, and
Hmm.
how you will like that
Yes, yes.
again. Yeah.
Parents
And
are always concerned about their children, and if they do not eat their food on time, definitely, you're going to get a good one from them, right?
yes, yes.
Yeah, I do agree. So, like you said that you did not like to go to school. because teachers were strict, right? So, did you had any favorite teacher in the school whom you really used to admire and you would always look forward for, for the class of that teacher? Like you would be attending the class of that teacher.
Yes, and Telugu teacher. We
Mhm.
like Telugu teacher. The way how he explained the lesson, and in while he is telling the lesson, and we didn't feel bored, and he explained lesson like a movie and like a story.
Mhm.
It is Telugu, right? And we don't get any doubts or any, like maths formulas or physics or
Right.
chemistry formula.
Mhm.
Not like that, right? It is
Mhm.
Telugu, and every lesson he told like a movie story.
Mhm.
You
Like
know,
he had
yeah,
great narration, like he was a
the
good
narration
narrator.
skills.
Yes,
Yeah,
he was
yeah.
a good narrator, so that's how he used to
So
narrate
yeah,
every
we.
story.
Uh, so I like him
Mhm.
most
Mhm. Okay.
comparing to the other teachers. And in my school days, self government day, on that day, children's, students can act as a teacher.
Oh, usually
Yeah.
it used to happen in our school on Teachers' Day,
Yes,
where
before
students were.
teachers. Yeah, but in my school days, when we used to call self government day. Self
Okay.
government day
All right.
on the day, and who are willing to uh, perform, who was willing to tell a, lesson,
Mhm.
and we can give names to the teachers, and on that day, and we can act as a teacher.
Mhm.
And in my school days, and on that self government day, I acted as a Telugu teacher.
Oh, that's
I took
wonderful.
a I took a Telugu lesson, and
Mhm.
I delivered that lesson. And still, I remember that lesson name is Ampakalu. It is
Mhm.
Telugu word
Mhm.
Ampakalu.
Okay.
Yeah, and I delivered that lesson. You
Mhm.
know, uh, my teacher said to me after the period
Mhm.
which I completed, and the way you're telling, the lesson was too good. And my friends also surprised you. You are my friend, and how you explained the lesson was too good.
So
And
they, like all your teachers, your friends appreciated the way you delivered the class, right?
yeah, yes, on the next day, and there will be prize distribution, right?
Mhm.
And I thought that, I may not get, and who say maths or physics, and for them they can give prize like that, I thought. And I'm just, sat outside of the ground. It means they, in my school days, whenever we celebrate any occasion, and we all, group of students, sat on the ground.
Okay. Mhm.
And yeah,
Yes,
on the
yes.
ground, I sat backside, and chatting with the friends, and throwing
Having
the
your own
small,
good time with the.
throwing, yes, throwing small stones on other friends, like that were spinning. And suddenly they announced my name as a winner. Naveen Kumar got first prize for telling this lesson like that. And my friends told me, hey, Sa's calling you, Sa is calling you. I didn't, expect, right? I didn't expect I get a prize, and I'm just chatting with the friends and playing with the friends backside, and my friends only told me, Sa calling you, and you got prize. I surprised.
You got a good surprise, right?
Yes,
That's
that
wonderful.
was the wonderful memory.
Mm. Any such memory would be so refreshing to remember, that when we are surprised by our gestures, by the teachers, like it's wonderful to have such kind of memories. And you never expected that you would get a prize or you would be appreciated or acclaimed in front of everyone in the school, that you delivered because you delivered a class of your favorite teacher, right?
Yes.
You, you always, so did that this has this thought ever crossed your mind that you would become a teacher, like teaching would be a better career for you?
Sometimes I felt. to
Mhm.
become a teacher, but later I didn't select that stream.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Why not?
Uh, I don't know the exactly reason, but I'm interested in teaching. You know, still nowadays also, whenever I watch a movie or whenever I read a good story, and I generally explain that story to my friends. And whenever I read a good story on
Mhm.
paper or on any book,
Mhm.
uh, and I generally share that to my friends. And
Mhm.
yeah, okay, Naveen, and yeah, you read that good story, and when you said to us, and we are feeling that we also read that story, and like that, they like my narration
So you
skills.
also believe that you have good narration skills, like you can narrate well. Do you believe that?
Yes,
Because
I
your
did.
friends tell you, right?
Yeah, and a few days back, and I read a story, and
Hmm.
if you don't mind, can I tell now
Yeah, yeah,
the
sure, sure.
story? And after that, if I make
Let's
any
have a
mistake,
story narration activity. You are most welcome
yeah,
to narrate the story.
yeah. And whenever I do mistake, and after the completion of the story, and you just tell me
Yes,
where I
yes,
did mistake.
yes.
And, uh, on a hot summer, on Ravi, the owner of a grocery shop,
Mhm.
and in front of his shop there was a bench, and generally in evenings, and village elder men and youth, everyone come to that grocery shop, and they have chit chat together in evenings.
Mhm.
But afternoons, and nobody will come to that place. Generally, who want to take any grocery, and they can come to that shop, and they can take back those groceries. And on a hot summer uh, afternoon, and the sun is what we call
The
uh,
sun was blazing, or it was a
yes.
scorching heat. Uh,
Yes, scorching heat, and Ravi was in shop, and he is just there was no customer, and he just switched on the fan actually, and he sat before the fan, what we call under the fan, and he just enjoying the fan air.
mhm.
And suddenly some he heard old man voice, and water, water, somebody outside of his shop, and a old man came, and he slept on actually the old man too tired, and he slept on that bench
Okay.
in front of the grocery shop, and he's shouting water, water, like that.
Mhm.
And Ravi, from in his there was a pot in his shop, and he gave a glass of water to that old man, and that old man drank that glass of water, and then again some more water, like that he said.
Mhm.
And after drinking that one glass of water, that old man took the pot, and lifted that pot to his head, and he drank total water of the pot.
He drank.
And yeah, he drank that, and he gave back to the pot to the Ravi, and
Mhm.
he said, "Thank you, my dear son. And if anybody, anybody come like me, and you just help like this only, and you will get blessings from elders, and everything will good. Everything will good for you." And like that, he blessed her, and he went away. That old
Mhm.
man,
Okay.
and. After some time, Ravi was too thirsty, and he wanted to drink water, but in his pot, no water.
Mhm.
He thought that somewhat 2 3 drops also are there. I think, like, he just thought, and he went to that pot,
Mhm.
and he opened, and
Mhm.
few water are there,
Okay.
a glass of water somewhere. He thought that, and that old person drank full water.
Mhm.
And how can, and again I can see the water in this, and he just took a glass of water, and he drank.
Mhm.
And later, one customer came to that shop, and he gave a list of items, on paper. He wrote a list of items, and he gave to Ravi. and Ravi measuring and bringing those list of items. And Ravi is inside his shop and he's measuring some dal for the customer. And customer was it was summer, right? Customer was also thirsty, and he said, give some water, like that he said. Ravi, inside shop, he said that, if I have water I would give you, but a old man came and he drank total water, like that. Water, why are you saying like that? And I can see water in the pot, and why are you saying like that? He asked, he told to that Ravi. Ravi is surprised, and he came to that pot and say, there are there were water in that pot. And that customer drank that water, and he went back to his home with his groceries list. And after 10-15 minutes, again that person came to that shop, and Ravi, you just come and give some water to my granddaughter, he said. Why are you asking again water? And already, those water are very powerful, and I got a leg injury after drinking your water, and my leg pain was totally gone, and I'm very healthy, and my leg is very good condition, and I can run now also, like that. And my granddaughter is very, got is she got fever, and she is very sick, and you just give me some water, and she can uh, cure from that fever. And he said that, and Ravi surprised, and you don't believe such things, and you just take your granddaughter to hospital, and there she can take treatment, like that. And you don't believe or not, I experienced, I self experienced, I just drank, and I'm very good now, and you just give me one glass of water, and again uh, there were water
You
on
could
that pot.
see that water
uh,
was there in the
Yes,
pot.
and again one glass of water gave to that girl, and she drank, and after few minutes, and she
She
recovered
felt
from that
well.
news.
She recovered. Okay.
Yeah, yeah, and that news went to the village like a wildfire, and everyone knew that, and everyone is coming to his shop, and everyone drinking water,
Mhm.
and who are sick, and they are drinking, and they are becoming healthy. And Ravi also very happy. Okay, that old man gave me this power to that part, and he drank total water and gave that power to that
Right.
water. He thought, and every day he's thanking that old man,
Mhm.
that everyone who are sick. One day, one rich person's servant came to his shop, and come with me and give some water to my owner, my landlords. And Ravi said, see the queue of line, and everyone want to drink this water, and they are very sick, and they got some health issues, like that. And how can you think, and should I leave all these, and I should come with you for your one person, and you just go and bring your landlords to my shop, and instead I just give some water, and he can what we call, he can become healthy, like that. And that landlords servant said that, for if you serve for these poor people, what you will get, and you just get small amount of money, like that, or anything. And if you come with me, and I can give you handful money and handful of gifts, and like that, he just told. And Ravi somewhat felt greedy, and he told to that queue, and you just all come tomorrow, and I have work, and like that he said, and
He
he
left
went
the place and he went with the man.
man. And there he got a good handful money
Amount
and
of
gifts.
money.
He just came back to his shop, and every day he's thinking that at least one rich patient for one day, and I can get handful money, like that he's thinking. On fine day, he heard a voice, uh, water, like that, which he heard at the first time. uh, and again from a backside, and one king's servant, he came, and our queen is got fever, and something very, she's in critical condition, you just come with us, and king can give you more amount of money or gold, anything can give you. And he just ignored that old man's voice, and which he gave power to that pot. and
Mhm.
he just ignored that old man, and he just went to the king's palace, and he gave that pot to the queen.
Mhm.
And when she tried to drink water, and the pot was empty and there was no water in that pot,
Mhm.
and that king, you are fooling us, and there are no water, and you like this, you are daily, you are fooling all the villagers and of my kingdom, and this is my last warning, and you don't give any water, and you just get out of my kingdom, and if I see you in my kingdom again next time, and I just kill you.
Mhm.
And like that, he
He
warned
got
him, and
punished.
he punished.
Yeah.
And he back to that his shop, and he thought that, okay, I ignored that old man's voice, and who
Mhm.
gave that
So he realized his mistake.
yes, yeah, I
Mhm.
had mistake, and he just scolded, old man, you just come, I give you water, like that, and the old man went off, and he cannot see that old man again.
Mhm. Mhm.
So this is the story,
This is the
and
story.
yeah,
And the
greedy.
moral
How?
is that nobody, like, we shouldn't be greedy. So
Yes,
that, like, yes, I got this point. And wonderful. The story is good. So, Naveen, as I said, like, when I was listening to you, while narrating the story, see, when you are narrating a story, you need to understand that you should be using the past tense for story narration. Okay? That on a, like, this is the story which might, you can tell about the setting, that in which kingdom, or if it is not required, like, you can just introduce the character. You said in the first line that on a hot summer, you didn't say whether it was a day, whether it was a night. In the second time, when you said it was a hot summer afternoon. Hmm? All right. Now, what I found that in most of the sentences, you are not using the helping verb, the auxiliary verb. Hmm? So remember that when you are saying that Ravi inside the shop, he saw water is there. You need to say that Ravi was inside the shop. Okay, you you just omitted the words, the auxiliary verbs, right? Like like when you said that he had no water, like he said that in his pot there is no water. So you have to say this in the way that the old man asked for more water, and he told him that there is no water in the pot. Water are not available. Water is something which is uncountable, so we do
yes,
not use are with it. Hmm? Always say that water was not available or there was not sufficient water in the pot. Yeah. So
okay,
that's how, like, whenever you are trying to say that the customer said, instead of said, you use told. The customer told or asked. Like, if he's inquiring for something, asking for something, then say that the customer asked for more water for his granddaughter. Okay,
okay,
because the water cured his disease, the water cured helped him to in like he could cure his injury with the help of water. That is the reason that he asked for more water for his granddaughter who was sick. Okay, so this is how you have to frame the sentences. And the news went to the village like a wildfire. Not like that, we would be saying this news
okay,
spread in the village like a wildfire. The anything like which is wildfire, it's spreading. The rumor, the news, they spread. Okay.
okay.
Yes. So that's how you have to frame the sentences. All right. And whenever you are trying to narrate a story, try to be more expressive. Like bring some more facial expression when you are trying to narrate the stories. Hmm?
Sure.
Okay, Ravi. It was a good exercise for you that you narrated the story, and it was a beautiful story also. All right. Yeah. Okay. Take care, Naveen, and hope I'll
Okay,
see you. Yeah. Bye bye.
okay.